My name is David Hale, and I represent the 74th Legislative District of the House. But I'm honored to represent that district and certainly look forward to continuing to represent them in the future. I am married to my wife, Sheila Hale. We have been married for 47 years and have 2 sons and 4 grandchildren. I am actually a full-time pastor. I have been a full-time pastor of a church for the past 25 years. I retired from the Kentucky State Government. I worked 30 years for Kentucky State Government with the Department of Fish and Wildlife, so I have been in state government a lot myself. I feel very honored to be entrusted the chairman position of the State Government Committee. The leadership of our caucus felt that I would do a good job in this, and I'm grateful to them for entrusting me that leadership position as the chairman of the State Government Committee, and I certainly look forward to that. I think with my background actually working for state government for several years will give me an advantage of dealing with some of the issues and the legislation that comes through the State Government Committee. But I think as I look at legislation that has already been filed this year, and some of the legislation that's possibly going to be filed, I know there are some pension bills, actually specific bills that are dealing with the pension systems of Kentucky, and so I think we're certainly going to be dealing with at least 2 or 3 pieces of legislation that's going to be primarily discussing pension issues. Outside of that, again, this being a short session, we don't exactly know how many bills are going to be filed, and I think even leadership has said that this year wanted to maybe pump the brakes just a little bit on the amount of legislation that would be heard in this short session. But we do have several very important things to deal with, and the pension issues are very important to current state employees and retired state employees. And also we have a lot of the individuals in those retirement systems that are concerned about their pensions in the future, and so we're going to be looking at ways to hopefully improve those pension systems and to grow those and improve those as much as we can with some of the legislation that's going to be filed this year. You certainly can view these committee hearings and the House proceedings as they happen, and I would encourage you to do that and see how government works here in Frankfort. And so you can find those on KET, each committee meeting and the coverage of the House Live. So again, I'm glad to be a representative of my constituents and also of the many constituents in the state of Kentucky.